Hello, you're looking at a 1986 Bayliner 3870 Explorer. And I have had this boat, I guess, for 9 years, I believe. And been a very good boat for me. Everything works, it runs well. I say everything works. The Westerbeek generator right now will not start. Won't do anything actually, which is a good thing. If it cranked or didn't start or was locked up, that would be a different story. But it has a electrical problem. I don't believe it to be any big deal. The water you see pouring out of here is the air conditioning units running. And man, we have a lot of grass here in the water this year. So anyway, it's a 38-foot boat. I believe it to be one of the best layouts of any 38-foot boat on the market. It's fabulous for partying, having people over, and it's a very comfortable boat to sleep on. It's powered by twin Hino diesels. They're 6-cylinder Japanese diesels, Toyota Hino, similar engines. They're known for, really good performance and durability. They only have 1,000 hours on them, which is really nothing. And it's been well maintained. It could use a wax right now and a buff and wax through the whole thing. Also, I'll talk about it later, it has a very small soft spot in the flying bridge. So let me show you the inside. It has twin power. Now, I have my winter lines on it right now, which are strictly for storage, and I know they don't look too red hot. I have nice beautiful black lines that look great when I go somewhere. Here are the Hino workhorses. Both of these engines start right up every year, and after being winterized, I winterize them myself. It's not that big a deal at all, and they really do run like sewing machines. I have to clean up a couple things here. I'm still put away from the winter, but very easy engine room to get to everything. You can either come down through the center or through this big door here. Let's go up on the bridge first. The canvas is in good shape. Zippers are all good. No rips or tears. The isinglass could use a polish, but all still nice and supple. The upholstery up here probably could be redone. Certainly usable just like it is. When I bought the boat, it had a soft spot. It's right here. It's really not that big a deal to fix. It more takes opening this opening here and putting some core in it or some foam, and that firms it up. I really have lived with it. It's not structural or anything. I put some core in myself, and I just feel like it really wasn't a problem. Comes with a GPS, works fine. Now it'll run from either station, either the up or the down. Just drop her right into gear. Really need to run it a little bit to break up the grass down there. In fact, I may go for a ride tonight. And I drive this boat by myself all the time. It's no big deal at all. The bottom does need to be redone as far as bottom paint. I painted the bottom beginning of last year, so through the winter I was just going to blow it off. have a you know, a blow off type thing from power wash, and I think it would be fine. While I'm talking about the bottom, imagine you want to get a survey like I did when I bought it. There are a couple dimples in the hull. Surveyor told me it's no problem. Again, I've never had a leak, never had a problem. Some people like to grind those out and you know, refinish them. To me, believe me, about half the boats out there have the same thing. It's no problem at all, especially in the price range that this is selling for. This is a fabulous boat for cruising, spending the night, or just using as a second home, or even as a liveaboard. There is a guy that comes to our club every year that lived on one of these year-round for almost 5 years, and he did the inside over a little differently, but wait till you see the layout. It's got a lot of really nice room, and it's easy to you know, to work with. So here's the eating area or party area or gathering area. Lots of seating here. We've had many a good time sitting here playing the music, playing some games, cards, things like that. There's a lower helm station. Can run from either the lower or the upper if it's cold or hot. Can run the generator and you know, have the air conditioning on. We used to have a TV there in the center, and we'd go for a cruise watching the football game. I run the generator, and this boat has an unusual option too. It's down beneath the steps. It has heat that runs off the motor, so you can run the boat and you have heat just like a car has, without running the generator or anything. So that's a very inexpensive way to, you know, to keep the boat heated. Also has a hot water heater that you know, will heat while the boat is running. So if you decide to take a shower underway or something similar, you don't have to fire up the generator to heat up the water. Has a AM/FM CD player there. Now it has 2 air conditioning and heat systems, and I'm running both of them right now. They're both nice and cold. There's nothing better than sitting here on a super hot day with the air conditioning on, and in fact, it gets so cold my wife has me turn it down where we only will run one, because it gets so cold in here, even on the hottest day. This refrigerator is about 4 years old. Works fine. I never put the insert in it, so you can either make one out of paneling or out of some wood, and it just slides in. The handle did break, but it still stays closed and it works fine. Freezer up top and the bottom down, it does work fine. Just pops open like this. It stays closed doing that. I could fix the handle. Nice stainless sink. We never use the oven or stovetop. They're propane fired. I never wanted to run propane. So what I used was either the microwave, which works. It's older, but it works. Or I had an electric frying pan and used that. Actually, I'd use that on the rear deck to cook my bacon and eggs in the morning, or to cook a steak or whatever. And that worked out fine. So there's 2 staterooms, and they're excellent. I tell you cannot find a 38-foot boat that has a nice big stateroom here. You can put adults in it, kids, whatever. My kids stayed here together. They have a separate bath or head, and has a nice shower, and I'll come back to that shower. You can access it from either side, and you know, the door's closed for privacy. Very nice, big, comfortable bed here with its own bath. Really, you just couldn't have a better layout. Lots of storage. There's some drawers under here and things. And again, another air conditioning system that's blowing out there, or heat. So there's nothing better than taking a bath on a boat. And I'm tall, I'm 6'3", and I can stand up in here, and I can lay down in here. Now the tub, you know, you can fill up pretty high, fill it up to about here, and it's great. So it works fine. So the boat is located in Baltimore or Middle River, Maryland. Zip code 21221. What I'm going to require is a deposit. I'm not sure the amount, probably $1,000, and then we'll figure out how we're going to finish the deal. It's priced reasonably. I should tell you one other thing. My wife had a guy come in and put the flooring down. I'm not so crazy about it. I have this piece. It doesn't look so good around the corners of this hatch. To me, the floor should be redone in here. It did have a carpet. We didn't like the carpet. Can't beat this wood stuff, but the job was not so fantastic. And he didn't finish the steps. Did do down there. Did refinish a lot of the teak, and all that looks very nice. But I would do that. So look what these boats are selling for. It's all over the map. Now it's anywhere from $40,000 up to $90,000 for the same year as this, or over $100,000. Why? Because the boat is a great layout. It was a wonderful about 5 years of Bayliner boats. They have great ideas. Some people push their nose down at a Bayliner. They do. Change the name. In fact, I put the name Hatteras on the side of the boat just as a joke, as a lot of my friends had Hatterases. But guess whose boat they all came to party on? Mine, because it had the best layout. So, and I was the one using the least fuel. With these 6-cylinder Hino diesels, you get about a mile to the gallon, and you cruise, 15, 18 miles an hour. It's not a speedster, but it does get up on plane. It's faster than a trawler, but now if you're idling along, the boat hardly uses any fuel at all. Very fuel efficient. So if you go at trawler speed, and you really can go forever on the tank of fuel. I think there's 250-gallon tanks. All right, good. They left the bumpers out here. Back. There's some couple little things need to be done on the boat. We have moved to Ocean City, Maryland. We're more living on a bay there, shallow water bay, so really don't have a use so much for this type of boat. Well, this boat is more of a cruiser, stay aboard, not really an ocean boat. Though originally, the previous owner did take it out in the ocean. I wouldn't mind taking it to Cape May or something similar to that. It'd be a great run from here. So, great boat for the intercoastal, something similar to that. But anyway, there's my house up there. We have deep water right here. Probably going to sell the house too, I'm not sure. Just because we live now in Ocean City, Maryland, 2.5 hours from here, and our boating days on this type of boat are over. We have kids in school there. I have a business in Ocean City, so I just don't have the time, and I hate to sell this boat, but to be practical, that's what I have to do. So I'm not selling it for any, it's not a fire sale, but at the same time, I'm going to sell it reasonable to make a fast sale. If you're looking for a boat for August, September, October, come buy it, because she'll go for you. We'll pull it out next door, blow the bottom off, and she'll be ready to go. Has a clear title. I do have a loan on it, but the loan can be paid off, no problem. And that's pretty much the story. So if you have questions, email me or call the number in the ad. If I can answer them, I will. If not, we can have somebody look into it. So buy this Bayliner 3870 Explorer. If you're looking for a very nice cruiser, you'll like this one.